Hi, this is the glow that you see when you're on vacation and also manage to finish a very good book. The book that I'm talking about is called The Anthropologist. It's a deep, quiet reflection on what it means to build a life away from your familiar roots, your language, your culture, your family. The anthropologist, the word itself means the study of human culture, human relations, and that's exactly what the narrator of the story is. This book is written by Ayşegül Savas, who is a Turkish writer living in Paris, and she writes in English. And this is her third book. And the most remarkable thing about her is the way she captures the most honest and rawest emotions and thoughts in a very simple manner that you almost feel like this is so simple, and I've thought about these thoughts so many times, but I have not been able to express myself the way Ayşegül Savas has. So the story, there is a plot, but it's not very dramatic. It's about an Asian couple who are living in a nameless country away from their family. They have lived in this country for a couple of years. They went to university together. They are married now, but now they also want to buy a house in this foreign country to call this country their home finally. So the overarching plot is that they are looking for houses in different neighborhoods to buy, to own, to build a life together. And every new house that they visit brings with it a future of possibilities, a different future that they envision themselves living in. While they are looking for houses, they are also trying to build rituals around their life, around their friends, what kind of cultures that they want to set up for their future selves now that they are living away from family. It's a very raw, quiet, insightful, account of the warmth of human relationships. So Asiya and Manu are the protagonists here. They are the couple. They have friends. They bring friends over. They are trying to keep the relationship with their parents intact by talking through video calls, sharing every little detail of their lives so that they don't appear strange to their own parents. And this is something that resonated with me a lot. I myself have been living away from my family. I live in Mumbai. I'm currently working in Mumbai. My parents are back in Odisha. So is my sister, who is living in another country, and she's very far away from us. And all of us together are connected by these random phone calls where we are able to share only tidbits of our lives. Yet we are aware of this fact that we may appear strange, a foreigner to our own parents, right? And the conversations that unfold with Asiya and her grandmother are what stayed with me. She shares the most mundane of information, like what she's cooking, what she's eating, how are the neighbors doing, but not about the most significant aspects of her life, like where she's applying for job next or what she wants to do with her life in general. These are the most significant parts that we keep thinking about. But for our parents, they hardly mean anything. They're just concerned about the little chores of our lives. And throughout the book, I constantly thought about my own sister, who I have video calls with very infrequently. And I wish she was also reading this book so that we could have this connection across countries and we could talk about it, talk about what we felt as two siblings living far apart. And I'm sure she would have gone through the same feelings that I did. So the book concentrates on the most mundane things that people go through. And it's captured in such a poetic way. This writing is very simple, deceptively simple, yet it compels you. It compels your attention all the time, right? So if you're someone who has lived away from your family and have tried to build a life for yourself away from what is familiar to you, this book is definitely a read for you. It's a short one, and a very popular one at that. You should definitely give The Anthropologist a read.